Zach Brown Band on the Lakelands Fresh Country and Best Southern Rock 99.7 The Wolf. It's whatever it is at 7:16. Good morning to you. It is a rather cooler Wednesday morning. Hey, halfway through the week, this is Wake Up with the Wolf.
Yes, it is, and it's brought to you by Mach 1 Sports and Treasures Fine Jewelers in Cold Lake and in Bonnyville. 0 degrees. That's how cold it is.
That means it's nothing outside.
That means it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing outside. There's nothing going on. We are looking for a high of 16, though.
We are.
And then something will be going on.
It'll be a little bit sunnier. You know what? I am surprised, though, weather-wise, that we're actually sticking around this nice temperature, as long as we have already. Because last year it was like, I think -5 is a low and stuff already at this time of the year. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. It's 7:16. We are joined in the studio. Of course, it is your local lowdown. Joined with local man, Gary Mostert. He is, of course, from Rednecks with a Cause. Congratulations, by the way, first thing first, for making it all the way to Vancouver, dude. That is awesome. Tell us first off how hard it was on you. Was it difficult? Was it fun? Was it?
The ride was definitely harder than I expected.
Yeah.
And I want to say this with caution because there was days that I wished I could move mountains. Because if I drove it with my truck before I cycled, I probably would have never attempted it.
Really?
But I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I had the support team I did, because it's definitely it was definitely a personal goal to achieve, and I'm glad I did it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Now you could go around and say you did it, right?
Yeah.
And you did it for Rednecks with a Cause for Autism Speaks Canada, which is awesome. Let's just get to the bottom of things, though, really quick here. How many kilometers was it in general, overall, just to get there?
After the route change that the BC government enforced on us on the permit, it was 1,553 kilometers to Stanley Park.
So what was the change?
They changed us off of Highway 1 that has bike lanes onto Highway 7A that doesn't have bike lanes and hardly has a shoulder between Mission and Maple Ridge.
Wow. So then you're, of course, worrying about traffic as well, too, right? And in BC, that can be kind of an issue because of the curves in the roads.
Yeah, I tell you, man, as soon as we left Mission, it was almost like we were in Vancouver.
How do you, I don't know how you did you go through Hope?
Yeah.
Like, I just drove that a few months ago, and I don't know how you did it, because, it's like a solid 30-minute, when you're in a car, it's 30 minutes uphill.
Wow.
That's it. You're going uphill for 30 minutes. Yeah. And you don't realize, but I'm sure if you're biking, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the morning that we started cycling, I think it was out of Little Fort, we started cycling towards Hope. You have a few little hills in the mountains, and all of a sudden you get to this bridge, and then it's just like my support car driver, he knew the route. He was like, Gary, get ready. This is going to be the climb of your life. And I think from there to the summit of the Kokala, it was like a 4-hour climb or something. It was just sick. Like, you can't stop to get water. You can't stop to get an energy bar. It's just climb, get there, and then it's literally say your prayers and tuck your head in. It's going to be quick.
So. Hope for the best. So how were your legs feeling after that one? Like, did you get off your bike and just fall down, or what happened?
No, we actually got to the top, and there's a sign up there that says Kokala Summit. And then the very next sign says something like 8% for 29 kilometers descent. And I was like, finally, downhill, this is going to be quick. And you let go of the brakes and roll, and you reach speeds of 96 kilometers an hour, and it's just sick.
I'm scared.
In that road, there's a place that they call the Bear Shed. It's this tunnel that they built over the road so that the avalanches don't cover the road in. And coming out of the Bear Shed, my support car driver was like, okay, you can find these pull-outs on the side there, and we can take some water and energy and stuff. And just as I started slowing down, I could smell the rubber come off my brakes, and I was like, oh, that's not good. This is not a good place for brakes to fail. So, yeah, I popped. That was the only mechanical issue in 1,553 kilometers. My brakes melted almost off the rim, and I popped a tire going down there. So
wow. You can't complain about that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, for 1,500 kilometers, only one little issue when it comes to your bike, and that's it. That's awesome. Of course, a lot of people were super friendly of making donations, pulling you over as you were going. A lot of people donating like hotel rooms, meals, and all that as well. How was that for you to see that many people kind of get together and see the whole point of what you were doing?
The awareness we raised was unreal. And my wife and my support car driver that did the 2 stages of support driving with me. everywhere we stopped, they were like, what is your truck all about? You know, like I have all the Wetlander, FMC Technologies, N-Trek, everybody.
The puzzle pieces as well.
You
for
know,
autism,
the puzzle
right?
pieces. Everybody's like, what is this about? What is this about? And you get to tell them, and you get to meet parents with autistic children, and you get to meet, you know, maybe a newscaster with autistic nephew or something like that. It was amazing that way. And yeah, I'm surrounded with the best people in the world. I say it on my Facebook page all the time. I'm surrounded with the best people in the world. Bonneville is the best town in the best province in the world.
Boom! There it is from Gary himself. Awesome. Well, hey, we want to thank you from the Wolf here for, you know, doing such an awesome thing. I don't think I'd be able to do it, Steph. I really think, you know, there was a lot of training that came with that. Like,
oh yeah, we'd have to get you to the gym. We'd actually have to get you to the gym. I've been trying to get in there and we can't. But also, while we're on the topic of congratulating Gary, congratulations on almost a new addition that's on its way to your household.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exciting times. We got a gala to go to in October and then wrap it up because beginning of November there should be a new addition to the family.
Do we know what it is yet?
No, it's a baby. It's a miracle.
It's just a baby. That's great.
It's a baby, thank God. Thank God it's a baby.
Yeah.
Really happy about that. Also, one thing I want to throw in, you came in the other day, you were talking about you do have that gala coming up here as well. Is there still a table available? Is it taken up yet? What's going on?
Sold out.
Sold, okay.
Oh, good.
All right, that's all we want to make sure.
I would like to invite the Wolves jocks that had me on their radio show to their boredom to come out to the gala and come and party with us. It's going to be amazing.
Awesome. Gary, thank you again, man. If people want to see some photos and all that, they can check out everything on your Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
All right. If people want more,
there's a blog page too. It's just redneckswithacause.wordpress.com.
there you go. Gary, keep on keeping on. Do you have any updates on what's to come? Do you know, or are you just going to take it easy for a little while?
I'm probably going to take like a few more days off.
Yeah.
But with the gorgeous weather that Steph is giving us, including the -4 this morning, when I drove in, my truck said it was -4.
I'm glad you told me.
And you know, take a few days off, but in the afternoon I'll probably be starting to cycle again. I'm thinking something crazy, like maybe Cold Lake to Winnipeg or something like that. But we'll see. We'll work on it.
He never stopped, man. Just take a break. Take the week off, like Derek Rattan says. Let's go.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's awesome. Awesome, Gary. Thanks for coming in, man. Rednecks with a Cause. If people want more details, go to redneckswithacause.wordpress.com to kind of see what he did during his trek to Vancouver as well. Check them out on Facebook. And you have yourself one heck of a day. And a big thank you again for coming on in and for everything you've done for Autism Speaks Canada, man.
Thank you for having me.